Guys, so I found this really neat tag on YouTube and I figured I'd answer the questions because answering questions is fun and maybe this way everyone could get to know me a little bit better. And I would love it if you posted this as a video response or if you just left me a comment saying, hey, I answered these questions too, because I'm really curious how other people answer these questions. So this is the this or that tag. Would you rather be forgotten or hatefully remembered? Please just forget me. I would hate it if I ever did something so terrible that people hatefully remembered me. I think that's like the epitome of just failure as a human. And so, yeah, I mean, I'd much rather be forgotten because lots of really swell people are forgotten. I feel like everyone kind of overlooks really good people, but you have to really do something to be hatefully remembered. That's a strong word, hatefully remembered. Oh gosh. So yeah, just forget me if possible. I hope I never do anything horrible enough for you to feel that. Would you rather be able to read everyone else's mind all the time or always know their future? I feel like if I could read everyone's mind all the time, I would go crazy because I have so many thoughts in my head all the time and a lot of them don't even make sense. So I feel like I'd be constantly just hearing this buzzing gibberish all the time and no. I mean, I wouldn't really want to know people's futures, but at least that way if someone had a good future coming towards them, I could tell them hey, I can read the future and you have all of this stuff to look forward to. So I could encourage them, and then if they had a negative future, I would keep that to myself. Would you rather be hairy all over or completely bald? I feel like I would rather be hairy all over. Then I could be like a wolf woman, rah, and I'd be set for Halloween. Anyway, or I don't know, that's a hard one because if I were completely bald, I could just wear a wig and be normal. Okay, I'm switching. I think I'd rather be completely bald and then just wear wigs if I wanted to. Or some people wear those really cool kerchiefs over their heads and they're super awesome. I don't know. I don't know what my scalp is like. Some people have really funky scalps and I hope that's not me. But if it is, I could just cover it with a wig. Would you rather end hunger or hatred? I would rather end hatred because I feel like if we could eliminate hatred, we would eliminate a lot of this world's problems. I feel especially in recent news of people just going crazy with hatred and shooting up schools. I mean, I feel that's just really terrible when people are hateful to people. That just is a cycle that is hard to break, and they can really traumatize others. So I would rather end hatred. Would you rather give bad advice or take bad advice? I would much rather take bad advice because I feel like if I took bad advice, at the very least I would be able to learn from it. But if I gave bad advice, I just feel really guilty. Would you rather go without TV or music for the rest of your life? I think I'd rather go without TV for the rest of my life because I feel like that would have a more positive influence on me. Whereas if I were never able to hear music again, I mean, does that include birds chirping? That would be really depressing. So yeah, TV's not a biggie. I feel like, part of the fun of going camping is that, there aren't so many electronics to hinder communication. Would you rather invent a cure for cancer or a cure for AIDS? Oh gosh, I think I would rather invent a cure for cancer. They're both really bad, but I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd cure cancer. Would you rather never use internet or watch TV again? I would rather never watch TV again because, I mean, the internet is really helpful for doing research and where would we be without Google? Or, other search engines, and these days you can watch TV shows on the internet. So I mean, that's almost not even a very good question if you ask me. Would you rather love and not be loved back or be loved and never love? That's a really hard question because I don't love people who don't love me. I mean, I've never been one of those people who pine over, like, like rock stars, or like, the cute guy at school. I've I've always pretty much, pined over guys who are really nice to me. So a lot of people who talk about, like they feel like their love isn't reciprocated, they have like this, I don't know, like this really like desperate energy. I don't know, it seems kind of negative. So I'd rather be loved. But hey, who doesn't want to be loved? um, would you rather meet an alien visitor or travel to outer space? I would really love to meet an alien visitor. I mean, I hope he's friendly. Um, I feel like it would be really neat. I don't know. I would love to meet an alien. And traveling to outer space just seems like there are too many scary factors. I would rather travel around the Earth first before I go to outer space. Would you rather give up your computer or your pet? Oh, that one's easy. I mean, I don't have a pet, but I would love to have a pet. So I would easily get rid of a computer if I could have a pet. I've always loved having pets, and I always I don't know, I just really like that connection, and animals are just so awesome. So I'd rather have a pet than a computer. Computers can't love me, but a pet can. Would you rather get even or get over it? I'd rather get over it. I mean, wouldn't everybody rather get over it? Yeah, I feel like in the past when I felt the need to get even, I realize now that it's because that person had really hurt me. And, like, I feel like when you feel compelled to get even, that person and that person's actions hold a power over you. So if I were able to get over it, I mean, how empowering is that? Like, that's awesome. Would you rather forget who you were or who everyone else was? I would rather forget who I was, because even when you forget who you are, you still are yourself. You know what I mean? If I forgot who everyone else was, I feel like I'd be so much more lost. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't like remember all of the wonderful things people had done for me. Or even on the flip side, if I didn't remember like people who were super devious and had done devious things to me, I mean, and then I'd like fall into the same trap again. So I'd rather forget who I was. Okay, well, that's the end of the tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys will answer it as well and post it as a video response so I can see what you put. I hope you're having a lovely day. Love you. Bye.